think I may be onto coin. Oh, that's an absolute smasher one as well. Wow, this coil is insane, insane. Hello everyone, welcome back to GRIF-FINds. So today we are back out again detecting, but this time in Derbyshire pasture. I feel a bit lonely because today I'm all by myself. Well, except I'm with my new toy. I'm with the 9-inch coil, the M9 on the Manticore. First time I've used it on Derbyshire soil, and I'm in a newly cut and a newly powder and rolled up, which is over there, field where I found Roman, I found Hammards, and I have done this field quite a bit. Now I want to see that compared to the last time I went with the M11, how much more finds have been or will be found. When I did this field with the M11, this field was ploughed and it was a first time, whereas now it hasn't been ploughed still, and it's just been cut. So let's see if the M9 does better in the stubble. I think it probably will, but I do have a bit of a test. I'm really excited to use this because I did really well with it at Detectival. I found so many Roman. Please go and check out the video if you haven't, because it's a banger. And enough said. Let's get stuck in because I'm really excited to get using this 9-inch coil. Get in. So pretty much the first find of the day, first signal of the day, it was a 16. And it's just in there. It's somewhat lead and circular. Would it have a design on? Oh yeah, it does. Oh yeah. A little lead token. First signal, first find of the day. Out there is pretty much a star find of the day so far because it's got a star on it. Nice. Get in. Woohoo! Alright then, so one of my first signals of the day. You've probably just seen that lead token. Let's give this one a slight live dig. Nice 3940, clear as day. Can I just point out that this signal has no interference whatsoever? It almost feels like, again, like it's just popping out at me. I have slightly lowered my iron tones because I am on horseshoe. But that is an absolute smashing signal. Let's give that a dig. Just wave to the farmer. So we have found Roman on this field, so it'll be interesting if I can find anything else. When I came last time with the M11, 11-inch coil, I found a fantail brooch, or the top of a fantail brooch. I didn't know that at the time, of course, but I would love to find the bottom of it, where the actual fantail is. In here. Oh, is that a coin? Button? It's very small. It's a button. Oh, it's a thick one, that is. It's a thick, really thick 4-hole button. Nice. Alright, so got a really nice signal. It's really close to the surface because when I put it over, thinking a bit of aluminium, maybe some bronze or some lead. Let's give that a dig. Come on, that's lovely. here. It's something round. It's there, look. Is it a modern 1p? Oh, it's a modern 1p, look. That's first coin of the day though. A modern 1p. Or no, it's not, it's a halfpence. Yeah, halfpence, sorry. Yeah, I think it's a, yeah, you can just see the rim round there. Modern halfpence, or the decimal halfpence. Can't get my words out today. Alright, so I've got a really nice signal here. You guys know how much I love the 20 sort of signals. I got a 20 just here, 20, 21. On the very top of the field. This top of the field is more trashy, but I have found stuff here like hammers, like a hammered. So, and this is sort of around the same signal. Obviously that was with the Deus 2, I'm pretty sure. But this is why we're using the Manticore in this field, because you know we've only been with the M11 Manticore in this field, so how about the M9 Manticore? So as soon as I put the camera down, I spotted this in the hole, and this in the clud. A rim to something. Just there. I have to be quick because I think the farmer's walking over to me. Oh, there it is. Is that a modern 5p? Modern 5p, I believe. Right, off we trot. See how many more of these nice little signals we can find. Alright, so I've got a nice 50 here. Alright, so I've got a lovely little signal here. $34. Was that another signal there? Yeah. $35, $36, $37. Nice and clear. Close to the surface as well. Come on, let's have something nice. $34. And it is, sadly, just a piece of aluminium. So I've just found this button, it looks quite old. I don't even think it's a button, I think it's a stud. There's a sign of where the stud would have been just there, not a sign of a shank. I turn it over and it's got a ring. So is that ring and dot? Not sure, but it's very, very unique design, and the colour of it as well makes me think it looks a bit older than it should be. So yeah, I want to say an old stud. Really, really cool that. I like the design on that. Yeah, let's carry on. This coil is insane, insane. Now I've just gone and showed you that button, and it was just down there. You could just see that the sun's really bright. And I just can't believe it. I walked 2 steps and there was this really, really bitty but there tone. And I checked round it because there's loads of iron around it. I'm using the horseshoe one, so I'm hearing all the iron. And there's this little like scratchy number, and it must be about 6 inches down, but there's iron all around it. And I've just taken ages to dig this out. The ground here is really hard. And I think I may be onto a hammered coin. So it was all the way down there, and it's just in the spoils. 18. Is it going to be one? Oh, it is. That is absolutely Bobby Dazzler one. Oh, let me just get my spray. Right, I've got the spray. Detecting spray, GRIF-FINds, just there. It's a little bit broken. Oh yes, come on. Absolutely amazing. Oh, that's an absolute smasher one as well. Look at that, look at the colour. Wow. And you can see him really well. I don't think that's a penny. I think it'll be a bit bigger than a penny. Oh, yes. It looks like an Edward. Possible Edward. Just give that a wipe. Oh, look at that. Look at the colour. It's dark in the places where it needs to be, and just, oh yeah. What a day I'm having. This has absolutely made it. Oh, I should have live dug that, but that signal, it was just a bit bitty. All the iron around it, really deep. I'll tell you now, that this coil does not miss deep targets. I'll tell you that now, because that doesn't look that deep, but it was, especially since there's iron all the way around. Oh yeah, get in there. All right, so I'm hoping you guys can hear this, because this is what it sounded like inside the hole. Let me just actually go and increase my volume. There's iron all around here. That's where the hammered was. There's iron there. And there's iron just there. See the red bar underneath the numbers? You can definitely hear it there. There's iron all the way around there, and that pulled it out about 7 inches down. 5-7 inches down. That is really impressive. Oh wow. Dan, this is only for you, only for you. You want to see my best button of the day? Ready? Are you ready? Squadoosh. Look at that. Only if it wasn't broken, but the detail on it. Look at that, Digger Dan. That's some solid bottom porn right there. Yeah. So this one was really deep. Look how deep that is. That's a full, more than a pinpointer's length down there. Yeah, about a pinpointer's length, which is about 9-10 inches. And something green down there. High 80s. Possible coin, maybe. Possible coin. Looks toasted. But that's deep. That was found deep with the Manticore. For some reason, well, the usual thing is that when you have smaller coils compared to the 11 inches, they don't go as deep down. This one, on the hand, it goes, for me, it feels like it's going the same depth as the 11 inch, which is weird. But to be fair, I kind of expected it. It sounds weird to say, but I do. And everyone's been raving about it, and it, oh, I can see his face now. Everyone's been raving about it, and it generally does feel like there's no knockoffs to it. There's no limitations of it. Obviously I've only used it twice so far, but from what I'm feeling, it does feel really, really, really good and real nice. Nice as this coin. Just see his face there, poking to the right. Lovely. Got a signal which sounds quite high. I think that's just really deep. Let's give that a dig, and I think the signal will sort of progress to be more higher pitch and a lot clearer, hopefully. So this high pitch signal, look how deep it was, and I think it's a pipe. So we're going to leave it there, I'm not going to do any more. But pipe, and it was incredibly deep. Like, you can just see it down there. So yeah, it looks like a pipe, but that, it just, yeah, deep, very deep. Very deep. All right, so I'm having a bit of a relaxation time. I've got some snackadoos, some apple, and a few energy bars, and I got some, of course, the apple juice and some GRIF-FINds tonic water. I mean, just drift water. But yeah, drinking is important. Staying hydrated is important. Having energy to do this is important because it's quite hot. The sun's literally just gone in as soon as I sat down, which is quite nice actually. But now there's quite a nice breeze. But yeah, we're just gonna take a little bit of a rest, and then we'll get back out digging. We can either stay at this field or we can go to the freshly, properly ploughed field, which is down there. So we'll see. Because finding the hammered, that's in the area where we find the fibula, then obviously we're missing signals, and if we're missing signals, then yeah. So, catch you in a bit. Listen to this signal. $19.91. Oh, that's a cracker. Come on. Just there. Very top of the field. Oh, there it is. Massive buckle. Look at the size of that chunky boy. It does have the pin in it as well. I hate the pins because they rust up all the others, all the brass and stuff. It's not going to come out, but yeah. Nice big buckle. Look at the size of that one. Alright, so I'm going to go and just show you quickly my settings. Volume 22, all terrain, general. Noise cancel, I've already noise cancelled, but I'll do it later though. Ground balance at 0. I don't need to explain this. You know what, I will. You're always completely going in different areas of the field, and different areas have different grounds, and so every time you filter, it's only filtering for that specific area. So sometimes you'll be missing out targets if you go to a different area with this same ground balance. So I recommend just to keep it at 0 anyway, just so you don't lose anything, and it's safer as well. Recovery 5, all metal, custom 1. Them Luke Van Asch and Digger Dan helped me with these settings, so shout out to you guys. You can check out Luke Van Asch on YouTube, and also on Facebook. He's a Facebook group, MINELAB Unleashed, and he helps out everyone. So if you need help, I put his little logo and his link to his page in the description. I'll do a little logo just here. He's also on YouTube as well, so please go and show him some love, and if you need any help with anything, go and talk to him. Stabilizer, I'm at 3. Now I've increased the stabilizer to where it stops being chatty, and I've increased my sensitivity to 26. So you increase sensitivity first, and then you drop one when it becomes too sensitive and too chatty, and then you increase the stabilizer. So mine's at 3. Now I'm at my 5 regional tones, like them. That's them. I like to keep them nice and simple, just my preference, obviously. Audio theme, I'm at medium, but I can go simple, and you can go simple if you're at the setting too simple as well. So they're my settings. Let's crack on with the field. I've got a really nice signal here. $67, 75. Nice clear. Let's give this one a dig. $80s now. Maybe a coin or a big piece of lead, maybe. Although I don't think it's scratchy enough to be a big piece of lead. Sounds small. There it is. Something with a hole in it. It's just there. So I am not sure actually. There looks to be like maybe some detail. There would have been some kind of crust there on it. And then the other side again has that kind of patina on it. The hole isn't directly centre, so I'm not too sure. It could be a token, it could be a foreign coin. I do know you can get African English coins from like South Africa or something like that do have a hole in the middle, and I have found one before, and they're pretty cool. Don't think it's one of these though, but maybe it could be a token or a foreign coin, or maybe just even a washer. But yeah, still a pretty cool find. Let's carry on. Down there in the hole I can see something down there in the hole, I think I can see something green and round. 54 down there. So Victoria, veil head, penny. That's a beauty one right there. Back is a little bit more toasted, but the front, look at that, that's a lovely one. Get in. Oh yeah. Victoria, veil head, penny. I think I've just gone and found a tiny piece of silver. Look at the size of that. That's absolutely tiny. Last time I came up here I found a ring in this bit, a silver ring, and I found what looked to be like a makeup box, a silver box makeup thing, lid thing. The wind. It's the most tiniest piece of silver, definitely silver. Doesn't have hallmarks as far as I can see, but the design on it looks floral. So it's definitely not a piece of aluminium. That was rang up in the 20s. Rang up in the 20s. A nice decorated piece of silver. Yay! I've got a nice 24 just here. '23, '22. Nice. It's cleared up a bit now. Oops, everything's going off. And I think it's just a piece of lead. Getting out of the field, what is that matters. There we are everyone, I've had a blast today, absolute blast. I found some cracking finds, found coins, and I found a lovely little silver hammered. Things I want to mention, I have had an absolute fantastic time playing around with this lovely coil. The M9 is an absolute beast of its own. I thought that the M11 was amazing, even though Dan was saying how awesome the M9 was, and then I have ended up using this machine, and I'm quite blown away, to be fair. You can get these M9 coils at Dragon Detecting, 10% off if you use the selected item code, which is GRIF-FINds, at Dragon Detecting. Link in description. But this coil, honestly, it's worth it, really is, and it's on a completely different level to everything else. It's almost limitless for me, but I've had an absolute blast playing around with this coil in this somewhat irony and chattery field that I've actually done many times before, and I found some cracking finds. So, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you at the next one. Goodbye.